Hello friends. Well, if we went to have fun in the Alps, and outside the winter or spring, it's fine, then another beautiful adventure is waiting for you, a trip to the ski resort. Well, if it is not winter, let's see what else can be offered to you. Ski resorts in France are among the best winter resorts in the world. Here, in the French Alps, there are extensive ski areas, more than 4,000 tracks for skiing, snowboards and other types of outdoor activities in winter. Trails differ in the level of difficulty. This allows comfortably spend time for both beginners and professionals. Often on the slopes of the Alps there are competitions in winter sports of various classes, and even the World Championships and the Olympic Games. The first in the history Winter Olympics in 1924 took place in this very place, in Chamonix. In total, more than 200 ski resorts have been created on the slopes of the French Alps. Many of them are interconnected, therefore, visiting one, you can easily move to another. Every ski lover can find a suitable option here, as well as have a great time. Well, let's consider some of these resorts. So, Chamonix is one of the most visited ski resorts in France. It is located in the French Alps at the top of the famous Mont Blanc. Chamonix Valley is a unique natural area near the borders of Italy and Switzerland. From the peaks of the resort we can see magnificent panoramas and snow landscapes. The total length of the ski slopes, hundreds of kilometers on the slopes of different difficulty, 20 kilometers of off-piste skiing at an altitude of 3,842 meters, ice climbing, rock climbing, canyoning, winter rafting and paragliding are also developed here. So, a large selection of extreme sports for every taste. In summer months Chamonix is a popular holiday destination for mountain climbers. People who really love sharp impressions will like helicopter tours. The next resort is Espace Killy, is a region of the French Alps, named after the three-time world champion in alpine skiing Jean-Claude Killy, and considered one of the best winter resorts not only in the Alps, but throughout the world. The region includes the famous Val d'Isère and Tines resorts and for other less popular places for skiing, which, meanwhile, are ultra-modern descents with excellent infrastructure, not only for amateurs, but also for professional mountain descents. The special charm of the region is that it is possible to ski on glaciers not only in winter, but also in summer. For young skiers, there is a free ski pass and many ski schools, and for snowboarders, the famous corridors Les Denaides, La Lasventure, La Table and Quern are equipped. As an additional entertainment and for exploring the surroundings, you can choose a helicopter ride, dog sledding, snowmobile rides or snowshoes. Another resort is Three Valleys. Savoy ski area is the world's largest unified ski region with 600 kilometers of pistes at altitudes of from 1,300 to 3,230 meters. 200 of lifts are capable to deliver every hour to the top of the slopes up to 250,000 people. People who really love snowboarding and skiing. The history of the resort goes back half a century, and in 1992 these slopes were conquered by Olympic champions. The composition of the Three Valleys includes the high mountain Val Thorens, the roof of the Three Valleys at an altitude of 2,300 meters, the sports part of the resort area. Its peak is the picturesque peak of Cime de Caron, which offers a magnificent view of Mont Blanc. The second resort is Méribel, the heart of the Three Valleys, located at an altitude of 1,400 meters and is divided into zones of the Méribel Centre in the traditional French style and the more modern Méribel Motorou. Both offer excellent descents and cross-country trails, hockey rinks, sled races, and finally, Poche-Courchevel. There is hardly a single person who has never heard of the famous ski resort Courchevel. This is a recognized world leader in terms of service among ski centers. Here you can often meet famous politicians and world stars. It is famous for its special lifestyle with a kaleidoscope of entertainments for every taste. The total length of 150 kilometers of varying difficulty. In addition to traditional trails, there are 2 Olympic trails for jumping on skis, several trails for slalom, as well as downhill, cross-country trails, open-air ice arenas. Here everyone will have a good time. Well, Another resort, Alpe d'Huez, is a first-class ski resort in the Southern Alps. This is the largest ski resort in France. The total length of the slopes is 240 kilometers, and yet it is one of the sunniest resorts in the world. The sun shines here up to 300 days a year. Most trails are located on the south side. This allows you to ride until the evening in the sun rays. There are several very famous routes in Europe here: 16-kilometer descent Saarinen, the tunnel route, cut through a glacier. The Alpe d'Huez tunnel is a famous location for one of the James Bond films. Well, there is also a huge variety of magnificent resorts. Yes, you notice that it is possible not only skiing here. In general, a large number of entertainments and a lot of fun. Well, we'll see you in the next video. We are still waiting for a lot of interesting things. Goodbye.